Greetings everyone and welcome back to the Stoic Lab. I'm your host today, and we're diving into a topic that resonates with all of us on our journey towards a better life. In the pursuit of personal growth, we often encounter various influences, some of which may hinder our progress. But fear not, because in this video we'll be exploring 7 types of individuals to avoid in our daily life whose presence may pose challenges for us, and we will discover how adopting a Stoic mindset can empower you to navigate these obstacles with resilience and wisdom. Now let's uncover the first type of individual on our list, the drama magnet. These are the persons who seem to thrive on creating and amplifying drama in their lives and the lives of those around them. Whether it's personal conflicts, gossip, or unnecessary chaos, drama magnets can be a significant source of stress and distraction on our journey toward a better life. So the exact definition of the drama magnet is people who not only attract drama into their own lives, but also actively contribute to the creation and amplification of chaos in the lives of others. Their interactions are often filled with tension, conflict, and unnecessary complexity. For example, spreading juicy rumors, sowing discord among colleagues, digging into personal matters. Recognizing these tactics allows you to anticipate and mitigate their impact, empowering you to maintain a stoic stance in the face of the drama magnet's attempts to disrupt your peace and well-being. Now, how can adopting a Stoic mindset help us deal with drama magnets? The Stoic insight here is simple yet powerful. The second personality in our list today is the naysayer. A character we often encounter on our life's journey is someone who consistently fixates on the negative aspects of existence. Whether it's about personal endeavors, societal progress, or future possibilities, the naysayer seems to find solace in skepticism and pessimism. So the exact definition of the naysayer refers to people who habitually expresses a negative or pessimistic outlook, often dismissing or opposing ideas, plans, or propositions. This term is commonly used to describe someone who consistently finds fault, criticizes, or opposes without offering constructive feedback. Naysayers may resist change, innovation, or optimism, and their responses often focus on the potential downsides or drawbacks of a situation. So, how can adopting a Stoic mindset help us deal with the naysayer? Picture this: a sea of negativity, where every idea is met with skepticism, every plan is scrutinized, and optimism seems to wither away. In the face of such relentless naysaying, it's easy to feel disheartened and frustrated. But enter the Stoic mindset, a powerful ally in navigating the turbulent waters of perpetual criticism. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has withstood the test of time, offers a unique perspective on dealing with adversity. Instead of letting the waves of negativity drown you, Stoicism encourages you to stand firm like a resilient rock. The Stoics teach us to focus on what is within our control and to accept with equanimity what is not. So, when the naysayer strikes with their barrage of pessimism, a Stoic responds with calm rationality. The Stoic recognizes that they cannot control the opinions of others, but they can control their own reactions. It's about acknowledging that external criticism does not define one's worth or the merit of their ideas. In essence, the Stoic mindset offers a shield against the arrows of negativity. It's not about suppressing emotions or ignoring valid feedback, but about choosing a response that is rooted in wisdom and self-mastery. So, when faced with the naysayer, channel your inner Stoic, embrace the storm, navigate with purpose, and let the waves of criticism crash against the resilience of your character. Let's jump into number 3. The victim, his mentality can be potentially dangerous for several reasons, avoiding personal accountability and draining energy. It spreads negativity, limits problem-solving skills, undermines resilience, strains relationships, and hampers personal development by externalizing control and perpetuating a sense of helplessness. So the victim refers to an individual who perceives themselves as being harmed, oppressed, or disadvantaged by circumstances or the actions of others. This term is often used to describe someone who adopts a mindset of helplessness and feels as though they are at the mercy of external forces. Victims may believe that they have little or no control over their situation and tend to attribute their difficulties to external factors rather than taking responsibility for their own actions. In psychological terms, playing the role of the victim can be a coping mechanism for dealing with challenges or stress. However, constantly identifying as a victim may hinder personal growth and resilience, as it often involves a mindset of passivity and a belief that one's fate is determined by external forces. So, how can adopting a Stoic mindset help us deal with the victim? Picture a landscape of perpetual grievances, where every setback is seen as an insurmountable obstacle, and personal development seems like a distant dream. In the face of such a victim mentality, the Stoic philosophy emerges as a guiding light, offering a path toward resilience and empowerment. Imagine a person, the victim, burdened by a sense of helplessness, constantly attributing their challenges to external circumstances. Enter Stoicism, a philosophical framework that teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. It encourages us to take responsibility for our reactions and attitudes, even in the face of adversity. When we confronted with the victim's narrative, the Stoic responds with empathy, but also with a firm commitment to reality. The Stoic acknowledges the pain and challenges faced by the victim, but refuses to let them define the entirety of one's existence. It's about recognizing that while external circumstances may be beyond our control, our mindset and response are firmly within our grasp. Adopting a Stoic mindset means encouraging the victim to shift their focus from what they cannot change to what they can influence. It's about empowering them to identify areas of personal growth and take positive actions, no matter how small, to improve their situation. In essence, the Stoic mindset serves as a powerful antidote to the paralyzing effects of victimhood. It's not about dismissing genuine struggles or challenges, but about choosing a response rooted in courage and self-determination. So, when faced with the victim's narrative, channel your inner Stoic, embrace the challenges, focus on what you can control, and reclaim the power to shape your own destiny. Number 4 in our list is the toxic positivist, mixing toxicity with a lot of positivity. Their refusal to acknowledge genuine issues can lead to a lack of authenticity. This facade may obscure real problems, hindering meaningful solutions. Beware, as their relentless optimism may manipulate and dismiss valid concerns, impeding personal and collective growth. Choose sincerity over false positivity for a more grounded and authentic journey. So, the toxic positivist refers to an individual who adheres to an overly optimistic mindset to the extent that it becomes detrimental, dismissive, or harmful to others or themselves. This term is often used to describe someone who insists on maintaining a relentlessly positive outlook, even in situations where acknowledging and addressing negative aspects or emotions is more appropriate. So, how can adopting a Stoic mindset help us deal with the toxic positivist? Imagine a world where every cloud has a silver lining, and acknowledging the storm is met with relentless sunshine. In the face of such unwavering optimism, it's easy for genuine concerns and struggles to be overlooked. But fear not, for the Stoic mindset emerges as a beacon. This is where Stoicism steps in as a guiding philosophy. Instead of being swept away by the tsunami of relentless optimism, the Stoic remains anchored in rationality and self-awareness. When confronted with the toxic positivist's unyielding optimism, the Stoic doesn't succumb to frustration or despair. Instead, they draw upon the Stoic principles of acknowledging what is within their control. They recognize that they cannot change the overly positive mindset of others, but they can control their own reactions and maintain a balanced perspective. Adopting a Stoic mindset means finding strength in adversity. The Stoic acknowledges challenges and struggles without denying their existence. In doing so, they create a space for genuine connection and understanding, fostering an environment where authentic conversations can take place. Channel your inner Stoic. Navigate through the sea of relentless optimism with grace and resilience. It's not about rejecting positivity, but about maintaining a realistic perspective, acknowledging challenges, and fostering genuine connections. Next, we got a dangerous type of people, the manipulator. Imagine your life unfolding like a carefully crafted movie script, where you are the central character. With a clear vision, you know how your narrative should progress, foreseeing the twists, identifying allies, and recognizing mentors. Your final act is crystal clear in your mind. However, the tranquility of your creative process is disrupted by the entrance of a manipulator, a shadowy producer with subtle yet impactful influence. This behind-the-scenes architect begins to clandestinely rewrite your script, slyly altering its trajectory without your awareness. One day, you wake up to the realization that your storyline has deviated from your intended course. The manipulator excels in the art of emotional and psychological maneuvering, utilizing flattery, guilt trips, and deceit to nudge you in directions that serve their agenda. Perhaps there's a friend in your life who skillfully convinces you to foot the bill for dinner, framing it as a favor due to their challenging circumstances. Over time, you discern that your generosity has been exploited. Confronting them feels uncomfortable, as they've artfully presented it as a favor between friends. Dealing with a manipulator requires finesse. One effective method is what experts term fugging. This technique involves acknowledging any truth in the manipulator's statement while refusing to succumb to emotional coercion. For instance, if they assert that you should cover dinner due to your success, you might respond by agreeing to your success but suggesting a fair split of the bill. Another approach involves setting and enforcing clear boundaries. When faced with requests for loans or uncomfortable commitments, assertiveness becomes your ally. Keep your tone composed and your words unequivocal. For instance, I cannot lend money, but I am here to offer emotional support. This not only establishes a boundary, but also preserves the essence of the friendship. Drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy, channel Epicurus' wisdom that while we cannot control external circumstances, we always have agency over our responses. Manipulators thrive on predictability, exploiting your kindness, guilt, or desire for approval. By choosing to respond differently, you reclaim control over your narrative, steering it back in the direction you intended. Number 6 in our list is the time vampire. Time is a precious resource in the Stoic tapestry of life. Beware the time vampire, for they drain this finite well without positive contribution. Choose companions wisely, aligning with those who appreciate the significance of time and reciprocate its value. In the Stoic pursuit of a purposeful existence, guard your time as you would a treasured possession. So the time vampire exactly is individuals who consume your valuable time without offering any meaningful contribution. They often leave you depleted, offering little in return for the investment of your time and energy. So how can adopting a Stoic mindset help us deal with the time vampire, those individuals who consume our precious time without adding value? In the Stoic philosophy, time is recognized as a finite and irreplaceable resource. So, when faced with a time vampire, adopting a Stoic mindset involves becoming vigilant guardians of our time. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of those who drain this invaluable well without contributing positively. By embracing a Stoic perspective, we learn to surround ourselves with individuals who appreciate the significance of time and reciprocate its value. Instead of allowing our time to be indiscriminately drained, we become intentional about our relationships, choosing companions who align with the Stoic pursuit of a purposeful existence. Last but not least, we got the unreliable. Dealing with folks who can't keep their word is tough. It creates uncertainty and erodes trust. Whether it's overcommitment or just not caring, their actions mess with plans and relationships. Recognize patterns, adjust expectations, and find a balance between optimism and reality. The unreliable are individuals consistently failing to keep promises or commitments, creating uncertainty and distrust. Their behavior may stem from overcommitment or a lack of value placed on commitments. Dealing with them involves adjusting expectations, finding a balance between hope and realism, and safeguarding oneself from potential disappointments. Trusting the unreliable can lead to inconvenience and eroded trust. Be courteous, communicate clearly, and have backup plans when necessary. Now, on to handling challenging personalities. Instead of focusing on negativity, work on yourself. Cultivate kindness and positivity, attracting the right people. You'll still encounter difficult folks, but handle them like a pro. It's okay to walk away from draining relationships. Prioritize your peace and growth. That is self-love. Remember Hans F. Hansen's wisdom. People inspire you or they drain you. Pick them wisely. Choose to surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire. If you found this video valuable, like, subscribe, and share. Let's build a community focused on growth and positivity. Until next time, choose your company wisely and let your journey be filled with inspiration.